So I will start with why. Why do you want to build an audience in the first place? It takes a lot of effort, and the reasons, there are like 4 reasons why we want to do that. The first is that when you have an audience, it's easier to sell. People are listening to you, people want to know what you are up to, and when you come out with a product or a service, it's easy to sell to this audience. Okay? So this is reason number 1. Reason number 2, it's easier to reach product market fit. Now you say, what audience has to do with product development? Actually, everything. Because your audience, you can engage with your audience, you can ask them questions, and they can give you a feedback. So if you have a product or a service and you are developing it, it's very smart to ask your audience. They act as social proof. The more people you have in your audience, the more people will be joining. If you are alone, nobody will join and you're going bankrupt. Okay? So it is very important to create an audience so that you can gain traction. And it's compounding. The more people you can get on board, the faster you grow. And last, the audience is an asset. So it's something that you can really sell for money. The more people you have, the more valuable is your company. Now, the thing is that not everyone is part of your audience. It depends on what is that you do. It depends on what is your message and what is your product. So you have to know your audience. What typically happens is that people think, if my story, my product is covered on the TV, like national or even international TV, then I'm going to be rich. But it doesn't happen like that. I can bring you examples, can't make any name, but people that have been featured on BBC, for example, and how much did their sales increase for traffic event? Nothing. Why? Because the audience of the channel which is promoting you is not the same as your audience. So they don't just don't pick the news, okay? So you have to be very specific when you build an audience. You have to know who you are talking to, okay? So you see, this is the product adoption curve. Who is familiar with that? Okay. So this tells you how your product is going to be adopted by people. And you see at the beginning, nobody wants it. At the beginning, you just get people which are ready for innovation. Then a little bit of other people are jumping in, and then slowly you can take everyone in the curve. But at the beginning, when you're building an audience, and if you are new, if you're a startup, if you have just made a product, you are really working with this part of the curve here. And it's good to stay here. You don't want to go there. Once it used to be that marketing was made by big numbers. So people were like, companies were advertising on TV, and they were making, these people don't have special preferences. They were making average products for average people, okay? And then they were massing advertising everyone to try to sell them. But today things are different. And they're different because we can reach people one by one, okay? We can get in touch through the internet and social media and content marketing. We can get in touch with individuals, with persons, and we can adjust our product to fit their needs. So small groups of people. It means that we can really start to satisfy a need here, okay? And we can sell plenty to these people. And later we can take over the curve.